tank's hull. Then it bled into my skull. I tore the circuits out of my helmet. Still, it talked. I ripped out all of the circuits from my tank, put them upside down so they could not see me. Still, the voice talked. I broke Q-tips in my bloody ears. Still, it talked. Maybe it was a warning. Because then, the enemy came. We were not trained for this enemy. At first, I shot at anything that moved. But the enemy became clever and stopped moving. But I am more clever. I shoot at anything that does not move.
I like that line.
I am more clever.
Kurt is a very tragic figure.
Yes? What news?
Also, the lag is...
approaches. You know the drill. Remember, match the ordnance to their defense. We have the tools. We can win. Do you hear that? We can still win. By God, let's give them hell.
Yeah, Kurt is a very tragic figure to me. Also, like, this was the mission that was originally supposed to teach you about Aegis. Which is kind of useless now, but nonetheless. Okay, right. Here we go. Don't attack me yet, my good bitch. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so much bad. Bad everywhere. But when I kill this dude, I'll get that side quest, which I like. I'll pick this up, even though I have literally no use for it. Oh, there he is. A big boy. So yeah, if it's too loud or too quiet or too etc., let me know. I seem to, like, screw up my my sound mixing with every single game I play, which is unfortunate at the moment. Size itself. Right. Want you to love me in moderation. Do I look moderate to you? Oh yeah, one of my friends came back. Leave me alone, dude. I'm waiting for the fungoid mystery to pop, or the one before it, which I believe is Into Deep Time. Either way, I'll keep going through the, like, +4 quests until the fungoid mystery pops. I think it popped once and I failed it, and I was incredibly grumpy at myself for that. Hi, friend. Oh, there are some other friends over this way. It's free demon kills. Ish. For given values are free, obviously. Wanted to actually use my ability, but okay. Use the ability. Do it to me. Make obscure references that many people will not understand, not because you're a hipster, but just because your brain plays weird things sometimes. Although I am, to be eminently fair, also a bit of a hipster. But... Hi, Pixie Pix. Oh, I miss you as well, but I hope that the move is doing okay, and I have big hugs for you. I hope Boston is treating you well, or as well as it can be. I'm giving you the big hugs and the good vibes, although I don't have much of the latter. I have more than I did yesterday, which is always good. Ooh, exciting. Well, I really hope it goes well, Pix. Best, all of my fingers and all of my various limbs are crossed for you. I know the feeling of being like, well, I'm house hunting in the sense that I am hunting for a place that I can move into as soon as physically possible. Because we were talking about this in another Discord, about like moving stuff, and I was like, well, last time I moved, it was less about finding the perfect place so much as finding a place that was not where I was currently living. My focus on the perfect place was anywhere that would take me in and I could afford, that was not where I previously was, so... Well, I appreciate it, Pixie. This is a compliment shield, and it's a reflect barrier, and anytime you compliment me, it goes back towards you. So there. I'm well aware you probably can't see the movement my hands are making. I sometimes, and by sometimes I mean very often, forget, like, where the actual field of vision is on this camera. But this is a reflect shield for compliments. Hi, buddies. Oh, unexpected friends. Fuck me. Lots of unexpected friends. God, it's nothing but unexpected friends here. I like that these guys count as... I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, well, I really hope that you get a good one, Pigs. Like, having somewhere that is good for you is very important, so. I am wishing you nothing but luck. God, I'm so bad at all of this. Oh, I know that feeling. when my back was gone like earlier in the year, it was a real struggle at work. We have a lift at work. Like I work upstairs in the upstairs office. We do have a lift, but it's not very good. Most of the lights are out. It's kind of a sort of like a murder lift almost. Well, that's good to hear. And like that's something I guess that's something that not perhaps necessarily with ease, but can eventually be worked around or negotiated perhaps. But yeah, I remember back when my back was like causing me a lot of issues. It was a real struggle at work because I was okay getting up the stairs, but getting down the stairs was really difficult because of the movement that it required. So I feel that. But fingers crossed you find somewhere that's ground floor or a bungalow. The Orochi building tech based on movies, figures, and just like the rest of the damn inventions, it blows up in the face. Either way, Egon, get back to Kut's version of the Ecto whatever and find out if the scene gives any information about what exactly is happening in Tokyo. We want to go back. I'm actually going to just teleport here. But yeah, Pix, I feel that. I'm so glad that my current place is only up one flight of stairs. If it was two, it would be very difficult. Also, it would have been nigh impossible to move in with Mum and I because we really struggled to get a lot of my furniture up the one flight of stairs. So when I move out, the furniture that I'm selling, I'm going to be like, I'll help you move it, but you've got to collect it because I don't have a car. And I'm not making my mum help me carry shit all over the city yet again. Oh, I feel that, Pixie. Oh. It happens sometimes, like, sometimes you just need to sort of...
Sir, permission to speak freely.
Conserve your energy for what matters.
To be frank, sir, I have an ever-increasing anxiety that you do not exist. And if you do not exist...
But nonetheless, it's... even carrying suitcases and stuff up is difficult.
State of the chain of command. Yes, sir, I understand. It's getting worse out there. Always worse. We need better gear. It's out there. Orochi developed mobile defense towers, still experimental. They were in the process of deploying the towers to combat the presence designated the Filth. The team deploying the towers were killed mid-process. We need those towers. A large surge of these Filth creatures are inbound.
Yeah, and you don't want to be carrying that up like several flights of stairs.
We might live to see another hour.
At my old place we had a lift. It was also less...
Sing a Christmas carol.
Not a great lift, but it worked.
I've discovered that the black signal does not like Christmas songs.
That's super in-game what's happening rather is, like... shivers down the spine. But still, that's three floors of that you don't want to be carrying stuff up, and also if your knees are bad, 3 floors that you really don't want to be having to traverse. So I feel that on a deeply visceral level. I like the thing for me with being up is that like it's it means that I don't get so much of the noise, which I really like, especially given that like my flat is situated on a really busy road. But being on the second floor and then also being in like the back end of the house means that I don't have as much of the noise from the road, which is pretty good. The noise that I get tends to be from like behind me, but it's not that bad, especially not this time of year. It gets a little bit worse in summer because like there's a park behind me that people tend to use. I appreciate it, Pixie, thank you. I made it and then I just like forgot to announce it anywhere because I don't really use Facebook that much anymore. And I don't know many people who do, but I was like, well, there's no harm in it. you know, I have other things that I'll maintain more often, that I do use more often, but it doesn't hurt. So it is appreciated. Thank you. Right. Mermaid Manticore Containment Team. Spake specimen have been moved deep into the sewers beneath Kaidan's Manticore facility. They're spread out but contained, and anti-technologies have provided the Mark 2.0 versions of their ODT advisors. Use them and clean up this disaster. Oops. Out. Building upon the semi-successful technology behind the ODT Mark 1, Anansi has surpassed a previous limitation of reliance on field generators. Internal casualties are down by almost 11%, while boasting a far more efficient method of suppressing any residual Aegis layers. An ODT can only be deployed once, so choose placement carefully. These towers are to be deployed as part of the Operation Sabre. Seek and destroy all escaped creatures that were involved with the Aegis experiments. A subterranean base camp has been established near Manticore Plaza. All involved equipment and personnel to be moved there at once. Purge every last abomination that's currently sifting through our shit. Clean out these sewers so we can put all this behind us. Right, let's do this, boys. Oh, that is... I feel like I don't perhaps explain this as well as I would like to, but it is really, really, really appreciated, Pixie. Like, you're such a good friend, and you're always there, and if you need anything, I may be asleep or at work, but I will try my hardest to be there for you. In any sense. So, it is very much appreciated. I need to remember that my field of vision is up here and not down here, because if I do this, all you can see is that I'm moving my hands around. You can't actually see what I'm doing with them. It's my favourite. Hang out in the filth and shit. Man, I don't actually miss Aegis that much. I think it was a cool mechanic that was not necessarily the best employed. But that being said, I do miss it when I'm doing these missions. The second iteration of the ODT was built upon data technology acquired through internal testing of the first iteration. Using the standard issue surveillance visor to determine the common data target is an Aegis specimen. Examine the outward appearance of the creature to identify what category has been encountered. Using the below guide to determine which ODT is appropriate and destroy immediately. Okay. Limited supply. I have to preserve to collect and retain remnant Aegis energy. The operation causes experimental power to destabilize, resulting in some cases detonation. Has been observed to cause violent reactions with infected creatures. However, expelled energy causes minimal discomfort to non-infected humans. During on-site trials, expelled energy from an ODT detonation was observed temporarily cause larger bodies of the pathogen to react. Approach with caution. Unknown filth manifestation. I just love
quick access inventory
them
updated.
tentacles. Okay. Pick up things. But more importantly, do this. Make it explode by killing filth and it's around it. Whoops, I'm sorry for the lag. It's happening in-game, so it's game related, not me related. Which means unfortunately there's nothing I can do to fix it. Rude. That was super rude. How dare. How very dare. Hurry up and explode. Oh, fuck. Get over here, nerd. Don't have enough energy. That would explain why it wasn't working. Okay, Bix. I'll try not to say anything too incriminating. I'm gonna try and remember where the, Me too. There we go. Gonna try and remember where the power cells are. I feel like, oh man, these noises though. I feel like it's one per floor, but I can't remember, so I'm just going to explore like every bit until I find yellow shit that I can pick up. As it were. Oh, good luck. I kind of, like, you know, traveling and shit, I kind of wish that I did get a gaming laptop, but also I think it'd be really heavy, and it's, I like having my netbook like as non-impowerful as it is, because it's really good for what I primarily use it for, which is traveling and like trains and like and my parents and stuff like that. Like for the times I use it, it's really good, but also when you're like away for a while, you're also kind of like, oh, but I would like something that I could do the video games on. Well, fingers crossed. I think the issue rather more than your laptop's capability is Secret World's incapability. Like, I love this game, but boy howdy is it a technical nightmare sometimes. Appropriate enough for Nira's birthday, raids on Thursday were fun and sexy and really spicy, so not quite as bad as when we broke New York raid twice for your birthday, Pixie, but almost on that level. It's like we can't do birthday raids without something going wrong. Yeah, no, that's very fair. Feel that on a visceral level. I'd have the same problem on my parents, honestly, so. What? Oh, I'm being attacked from behind. Hey, Lamau, come on. It was such, like, a beautiful time. Like, that was just... Like, the combination of technical nightmare, but also so much fun. I feel really bad, because I was like, if we keep having technical issues, I might have to drop, because I have to go to sleep, which I don't like that, like, me living where I do means that I can't, like, join in the fun, but it's the unfortunate curse of, like, where I currently live. I imagine it'll probably get worse after I move, but I don't know. Like, right now it's such, like, a big if that I guess I almost, like, don't think about it too much. No, that's not a good way of putting it. It's so dependent on, like, work and my flat and everything else that, like, I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm definitely going to be moving at the end of the year, because I don't know that I will be, but I know that I might be. But sorry that the screen is so weird and bumpy. It's all these fucking filth tentacles that I'm running on. But either way.
Quick access inventory updated.
Either way, we'll have fun and it'll be a spicy time, and that's what matters. We'll push on through, and sometimes that's all you can do. And maybe I will, like, fist fight all of SLT at work and then leave and be like, bye forever. I feel like in terms of, like, getting the reaction from work, so, you may remember this or not, but a while back we had a co-worker who discovered was almost definitely stealing from students and staff and visitors, and she was also not a particularly good worker or particularly nice to be around. So we disliked her for a number of reasons, not least the fact that she was probably the person who had been stealing us from us rather for several months. So she left in disgrace and was eventually sacked. And a couple of months later, my line manager gets an email at work from an agency that's looking for a reference from her, and it was a reference from the coworker who had been stealing from us, which was just the whole situation for me. I struggle to decide still, is that ballsy, stupid, or both? Obviously it is both rather, but which one is it more? Is it more ballsy or more stupid? Because in my opinion, it was just absolutely fucking ridiculous. But at the same time, much as I disliked her, I have to admire, the incredible lack of self-awareness that would make anyone do something like that. It's not necessarily admirable, but I hope you know what you mean. You know what I mean, rather, of being like, that's so incredibly stupid that I can't believe that it's real. Anyway, my point is that in the wake of that, I don't know if anything I could do at work would make me get a... Well, it turns out apparently you can't, inverted commas, give someone a bad reference rather. So my manager just forwarded it to HR as was advised and ignored it. But nonetheless, I was just like, that's so... in what world do you ever think that that's sensible to do? The fact that she very clearly left in disgrace, and, actually the whole time this happened, my line manager was away, but, did she not think that we would tell my line manager what happened? I, swapped my days off in order to come in, because otherwise it literally would have just been my line manager, in the office. So I was like, well, I'm not leaving you here by yourself to pick up all this shit by yourself. I'll just swap my days off, but
Quick
God.
access inventory updated.
It's enough of stupid shit people at work have done.
Quick access inventory updated.
Can you tell that I don't particularly enjoy this mission a huge amount? Which one's the cyber one? The blue one, right? Bitch. Do you not do this thing? Oh, hey, dude. The point, much as I was failing to get to it, was activities are fun, I guess. Maybe there was a point in there somewhere. Unsurprisingly for me, I lost it a long time ago. Okay, it's the last cell in here. No. I know it's around here somewhere, I just can't remember where exactly. Unfortunately. Here it is, it's right next to me. Fucking idiot. Okay, I think the explosives are this way, but I could be wrong. Do I look moderate to you? I heard that song. Well, I heard that song. I played that song earlier, and now it's going to be stuck in my head for approximately ever. Here we go. I can remember where things are. Looks around shiftily. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, come on, this way. Back here, come on. There we go. God, that's so easy when you're... So much easier, rather, I should say, when you're being sensible and not a fucking dumbass. Right. Plant the C4. Get out of there. Get over this way. Bye forever. Bye forever. Okay, so here's a big and important question. So obviously I'm not going to be like eating for the next 3 hours because I'm going to be streaming, and I will not eat on stream because that's gross. Bad for me, bad for you, bad for everyone. So I finished streaming at 6 o'clock my time, which is kind of early for dinner for me, but I'm also really hungry. So the ultimate question is, once my groceries arrive, slightly early dinner, sate hunger, or snack on something, I don't know what, and make dinner later? That's a great question. I'm gonna kill these guys to get that filth. To get that lore, rather. Have I mentioned that I never make sense? I do... Oh, hiccups. I do actually have a garlic bread, which I'm trying to decide if I want to like make the G bread tonight to make life easy and then like cook tomorrow, or do I want to like cook tonight and then have the G bread? Listen, I'm glad to hear it. I love garlic bread with all my heart, so like the specs in those defense towers might prove useful to us, and if the field testing only costs a few dozen roach red search, then it's a bargain from any angle. Ciao ciao. Right. What's over this way? The phone. And also the subway, which I'm not going to do again, because I think I've got the law that's in there.
Quick access inventory.
Don't know how many are left. Message back if you see this. Who is alive? Dangerous. Everyone stay inside. Track each other with GPS. Help will come.
Radar module activated.
Ah, Pixie, you said the words, and now I just super want garlic bread.
Item located.
Okay. Get this guy out the way. I'm alive, Akemi. They say bomb. Was it a dirty bomb? We need help. What should we do? We should run.
Radar module activated.
That sure is blood all over the floor. Nope. Upstairs says thump thump thump. Fucking hell, I went fucking flying approximately 5 yards there. Or perhaps indeed 5 miles. I don't actually know. I can't. Who do you think I am? A person who can tell distances? Yes, I've discovered the item, unfortunately. There are lots of filthy men and they are angry at me. Or perhaps I should say filthy people.
Item located.
Either way, they are all angry at me. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? That was rude. Jingo are quacks, they think the samurai. Hard if we go to the bathhouse, we can pay someone named Invader for protection.
Radar module activated.
Okay, there's more of it this way. Yep. Fuck off. Sorry, I'm being distracted because I'm thinking about food. I'm very hungry. Probably should have actually ate before stream, but like... I feel like that would make me somebody who thinks about things. For fuck's sake, leave me the fuck alone.
Item located.
Oh, it worked. They did indeed leave me the fuck alone. Alive, things outside, not animal, not man. Grandfather told stories of the Oni. Grandfather said something strange happened to go to Susano's diner. He said ask for the Jingu. The Jingu can help you. So I'm close to that one. There's the Jingu quacks go to the bathhouse. Ooh, law. Leave me alone, I want to get the law. I've already killed this guy, so I don't really care about killing him again, but I do want that law. There it is. Can't hide from me, delicious honeycomb of law.
Item located.
There we go. Alright, Kimiko, Riko, Naomi. Maybe it is too dangerous to stay. We should leave the city. Wait for me. I'll come by to get each of you. Good luck. Ha! Distressed honk. Wait, let's grab the Fallen Jingu clan, seeing as we're here. Also, actually, nah. I keep being like, oh, I should actually, like, do the raid. And I'm like, oh, but effort, though. Fuck up. Fuck up? Jesus wept. Fuck off. I say things that make sense, sometimes. I was out of that, you piece of shit. Haha, can't get me this time, bitch. Rip. Okay. So, what else have we got? We've got Nakamura's. We've got this, which I'm actually going to save for later. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, I did not do this in a sensible manner at all. First thing I'm going to do is hand this in, and then going to do the quest for the Nakamura's, and then I'm going to move on with the story, because I am saving Choose Your Own until later, on the basis that I think it's more interesting after we finish Tokyo. Maybe that's just me, but those tasty keys though. Right, can I afford a thing? I cannot afford anything. But I can buy some chaos things. Right, now what's the quickest way to get over there? Probably here and around. So yeah, I am keeping this dude to pistol shotty, and I might go pistols later, but I'm going to stay as pistol shotty for now. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure my mic was in the correct place because it's been drifting a bit recently. The little thingy that holds it here is a bit broken, I think.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
I'm sure there was a phrase and then I lost it because I am a fool. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you either, don't worry. I will kill you so I can get to that door behind you. Also, what are you doing out of a graveyard? You piece of shit. And then we'll take a hard left this way. Oops, off here and then this way. I hope that the elevator's on this side. Well, I'm glad to hear that you've got your meds, Pixie. That's the most important thing. I know from experience, cries a single tear. I've broken this. Oh, there you go. Broke it a little bit, but not badly. Yay! I'm glad to hear that, Bix. It's good to hear. Okay. So I will do all alone together and then pick up the all-seeing. No, I'll pick up the all-seeing quiet when I come back to hand this one in. And I'm going to look up a guide for this because I'm forgetful as balls. Just there in the lift, like, come on.
Sorry, we have to be careful. We're all that's left. But maybe you could win Yuichi's trust.
Nice.
Only blink one eye at a time.
Good luck with the viewing, Pixie.
Before the bomb, I used to chat with a lot of friends. Then boom, I lost contact. Could you maybe go and maybe look in on them for me? I mean, if it's not too much trouble. Please? You will? Oh! There's just one little complication. These are online friends. You know, internet anonymity, social networks. We're all learning to be alone together, yeah?
Big mood.
Details about each of them. But I'm sure that's not a problem for you. You're cosmic smart. I'll just upload those details to your phone. Good luck.
Not really. I just do what Giri tells me to. Oh, Pixie, talking about food has made me think I'm definitely gonna eat as soon as my groceries get in. Dark Devil, Death Evil Man. School only. Okay, so this is my game buddy. We've been kicking digital ass together for years. I actually know where he lives, so this should be a piece of cake. Just be really careful. He's been really into those zombie survival sims recently. Hell yeah, jumping out a window. I love not having full damage in this game.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Go up here and around is the easiest way up, because we can't actually get up there, annoyingly. So we have to wiggle around. But hey, at least this this main mission will get my first set of dailies done, which is good. Jesus, I forgot you have to run like halfway up here to get to the stairs. Fucking hell. Oops, let's not stand on a thing. That would be sensible.
Additional assignment received.
Yeah,
Initializing.
defeat on Rio, except I'm not going to because I'm fucking lazy. And regular lazy as well. Of course, the other joke there is that Lazy and I are just friends. Come on, get over here, scrubber. Listen, I never claimed to be original with my bad humour. Drop law? No? I just did that fight for no reason? Cool, it's my favourite thing. Okay, right. That's what I need. Shitgun has inspired me to make the perfect video game. I've been making out levels. If you come looking for me, please promise me you'll beta test. I know I have to remember where to go. I've got 2 places marked as here, and I can't remember which ones are the correct ones, so let's go to both and see which one works. It is here. Hi, dude. Let me just kill some filth in the meantime. Have fun in the trash, it's my second home. Flashy Girl 27, photographer, Flickr account, Flashy Girl 27. She's a very private person, she doesn't like to say much about herself. She told me the only time she leaves apartments to take photographs, but she did share some photography stuff with us, and I still have the link to her Flickr account. So what you do here is you go to Flickr and you see that, I believe, if I remember correctly, she's taking loads of photos in a particular area. I'm gonna look this one up because I actually abruptly cannot remember this one. Oh, come on. Sorry, my computer's being really weird and slow sometimes at the moment, and it's really frustrating. Oh, come on. Stop being bad. Stop it. I know you're looking for absolution. Okay. I remember where we need to go now. It's near the corrupted flower seller, who I believe is just over this way. Incorrect. Further over this way. So basically what you do is you look at a Flickr account and there are a bunch of images, some of which are in, or two of which are in areas in like downtown Tokyo. One of them you can get to, the other one you cannot get to. The one that you can get to is over here. By the corrupted flower seller. There's our poor friend's body. And that is a horrifying picture. But we can afford the passive at least. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Username Amaya, date of birth unknown, job classified, kindergarten address, happy smiles, Yochin. My next friend is Amaya. She was a serious one in the group. She had a job and children and kept the rest of us in line. She even uses her real name as a username. Funny thing though, she talked about kids all the time but never knew her work. I do know where her kids go to kindergarten, someplace in the southern areas of Kaidan. Happy Smiles or something like that. They have a website. Oh. Oh no. So we need to find Happy Smiles. I can't remember exactly where it is, so we're just going to run around until I find it. I'm sorry to hear that, Pixie, but that also sounds roughly, sadly, roughly about right. No. It's not the area that I have marked on my map. So that's outside of the circle. That's in the weird, like, sexy bit of Kaidan. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pixie. Okay, there are some evil friends trying to murder me, but that's okay. It's the graveyard around there. Might be this way. Okay. We've already looked this way, so... Hang on, and I've just run this way already. Whoops. Well. Let's angle around here anyway. Mainly in case I'm misremembering, which often I am. Right. So somewhere I can go where I won't get murdered to death. Almost definitely not, but it's always worth it to try. Oh. Another friend has joined the... Yes, joined the fray. That's what I was looking for. I feel like one of the major problems I have as a streamer is my habit of like zoning out in the middle of a sentence, which right. So I remember what you need to do now. And by remember, I mean I just looked it up. So what you would do if you were not being lazy like me, and actually doing this the correct way, is you would look at the website for the kindergarten, and it would tell you that it was only for Orochi employees. So you go, okay, well I know that she's an Orochi employee. So then you would look at the Orochi website and find her, and then you would know that or you would look for an Amaya, and it will tell you where she was last found, and you'll see that she was last found in Kinpachi Park. And rather than teleport or rather than run through, you would teleport. And then somewhere around here.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Is back here is where the thingy is for the thingy. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking this up because I'm intensely lazy. Also, I can't type. Clearly. So, somewhere around here is an Orochi employee hidden in the tree. And Maya, you. Missing friend. Fat tracks. I know what you're thinking. Harumi is an awesome, amazing hacker who can totally break into any system she wants to. Why shouldn't she just hack these guys to find out who they are? Friends don't hack friends. Ever. So, my friend Fat Tracks, the thing you need to know about him is he's obsessed with his girlfriend. And he always talking about her until they break up. I think it's because he didn't have a job. Anyway, he had a blog, and that is a good place to start. So, if you look at his blog, you, if I remember correctly, see that he loves cars. Specifically, he loves his car. And there is one place that's not that car park, which is a place where cars can be found. So we just jog on over that away. And I really hope that I've got it the right place. No, I do. I know I do. I'm looking for absolution. Change that one that says here to say Zombo Dude or something so that it's slightly clearer. Anyway, let's just dodge roll out. Fuck off. Get out of here. He's in one of these cars. And I'm level with you guys. I can never properly remember which one. This one here. Nope. Not this one. bunch of people get angry at us because we set off the car alarm. We can actually go look at his blog and find out. We can deploy the patented me method of clicking bodies until we find the right one. Nope. Okay. Ha! Failed. I dodged that one. Okay. This body is around here somewhere, and I will find it. Sorry. So we need to be here. A dead body. Can't really see it, but there is definitely a dead body in there. Yuichi's girlfriend, non-youth counsellor. Gee, this one's a bit awkward. She's not really one of my internet peeps. Yuichi asked me to look for your girlfriend. Pretty please. He met her online and he was supposed to meet her at Susanna's diner. He couldn't leave the house, too scared. And this was before everything went dark. Maybe if you're going that way, you could take a little peek at the diner. Just don't tell us if you find her dead or whatever. She was going to get a table on the second floor. So, we head over here. To my knowledge, she's the one who left the origami letters, but I could be wrong. We head up here. I think we talk to her.
ここは良いところよ。安全で家みたいに落ち着く場所。ずっと前から。この惨事が起こる前から、この場所が好きだったの？常連なのよ。今度は何？ああ、あの子のことね。若い女の人がここにいたわ。ずーっと一日でね。この惨事が起こる前ことよ。
Come on, tell me about her.
前だったかしら。もう長いことシラフじゃないの。わからない。けどその女の人はずーっと誰かを待っていたわ。私にわかったの。布石をずっと見つめながら携帯を時々チェックして、かわいそうに。きっとボーイフレンド待ってたのよ。もしかしたら初めて会う相手だったかも。けど結局彼は現れなかったわ。あの子悲しそうだった。
And then she left the origami everywhere. The mission report reads like an IMDb entry for the cast of Stand By Me. Dead, dead, alive, but not much longer relevant, etc. If it wasn't for the Orochi connections, I'd be disappointed in you. We don't know a lot about them, it's about your project, but rest assured it isn't related to the god-awful anime making a comeback. We might have to send someone out to pick up Amaya for a chat. We've already gained all possible rewards from this fucking investigation bag. Right, it's the quickest way to get there. Here and across I think still. I could have picked up 2 quests while I was there and made life a little bit easier for myself, but why would I do that when I could instead make life infinitely harder for myself by having to run back to the same place 3 times over? So something I'll say for this game that I appreciate is that when you do a side quest for somebody, it doesn't make you run back to them to say, I've done the thing. But on the other hand, that, like, if you're doing multiple side quests for somebody, that makes it a little bit easier. Whereas when you're doing it this way, you're, like, doing multiple side quests for somebody, but you end up in, like, the arse end of nowhere. You still have to, like, fucking hustle your little hoofs all the way back over. Yeah. I'm just here for the elevator. Oh. Come on, let's go up. There we go. I do appreciate that little bit where you can abruptly see that it's loaded you into upstairs. Okay. Hello?
Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously.
Bingo, bingo, bingo! The clock says you're mad! Drink bingo, bingo! It explodes the sad! Bingo, bingo, bingo! Oh, hi! You came back! Welcome! Can I get you anything? A slightly radioactive TV dinner? Some bingo? You've been busy taking names.
A fun fact for you.
Monsters.
Bingo is a Dreamful, or rather a Longest Journey reference, and then Dreamful.
Digital omnipresence by gazing into the boiling eye of my plasmatic data cauldron. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most all-seeing cutie of them all? Why, you are, Harumi. Like my rig? Pretty fantabulous, yeah?
Your computer is smaller and pinker than mine.
I'm ready, man. Check it out. I'm the ultimate badass, state of the badass art. Not wanna frag with me. Check it out. Hey, Yuichi, don't worry. Me and my ultimate badass graphics card can destroy yours in any benchmark. Check it out. Independent targeting particle beam phalanx. Whop! Check it out. We got tactical smart missiles, phased plasma pulse rifles, RPGs, MMOs, FPSs, TMGs, CMSGs, RTSs, massive DPS! We got sonic electronic ball breakers, bajoom!
エミューは後ずさりできない。
It's my favorite line in any game ever.
So, yeah. There's a slight snag in my whole omniscience scheme. I've been borrowing the feed from cameras all over the city, but some of the cameras stopped working and... Yuichi! Dinner! I nuked it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
ラクダのミルクは固まらない。
My big brother, a lot of the time, he doesn't seem to notice that I even exist. But I know that somewhere in there he loves me, in his own way. Ever since the bad day, and our parents. that's left to take care of him. So, if you could go reset some of those cameras, I'd be all-seeing again, and that'd be nifty keen.
My sister Ram, her mouse clicking. It comforts me. Cat's urine glows under black light.
So you could use it as invisible ink. Even though I've seen all these cutscenes before, I'm still being quiet for them, because I really like them, and also because I like paying attention to them. Okay, first thing I want you to look into is the abandoned Orochi military tech lying around out there. There's a tank right outside our building and a helicopter just down the road. All the Orochi devices are equipped with visual sensors, but they are encrypted. I've sent you a little virus I whipped up. Not a big deal. It's only brilliant. That will allow me to bypass the encryption and rewrite the feeds to my computer. The different hardware uses different encryption, so you need to upload it to the tank and the helicopter. Be careful. Orochi might be a big lumbering corporation, but they'll be protecting their data. Can't promise you'll be safe. Well, I can, but it'll mean about as much as when adults say it. Okay, here goes. Everything is going to be fine. Man, what a good fucking line. What a good fucking line. That's also really depressing. Which is sort of this game in a nutshell. Like, it's good, but you're also going to be really sad. I'm actually going to run away from here because those are a lot of angry people and I don't want to deal with them just yet. Although, it appears I have no choice, so... Okay. Managed to get away without killing most of them. So now please let me up here without causing any issues. Knife. Crashed Orochi helicopter is just up this way. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, is there a way to do the thing that doesn't involve me getting into a fight? Probably not. Please give me the law. Thanking you. Right. I guess I do have to get into a fight whether I want to or not. Fine. Okay, no. Show me, there's the thing that I need to connect to. Okay, I'm leaving. Don't worry about it. I'm getting out of here. Like, they're like, oh yeah, let's not rescue anyone or anything. But man, that crashed abandoned helicopter. Oh, we have to use our... Everyone who works for us is dead because we're a garbage company made of garbage people. But, that fucking helicopter, though. The very important helicopter. Holy shiz, that was awesome. The helicopters were like boom, 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 and you were like dodge, jump, roll, total action hero. Anyway, I'm jacked into the Orochi system. Don't worry, I'll share the feeds with your bosses. Next up, the district where you are has lots of small businesses with a lot of CCTV surveillance on the streets. Problem is, most of the cameras are gunked up with the black stuff. I need you to make a sweep through here and degunk the lenses. I gotta go. Yuichi just spilled soda all over his pants. Again. Okay, now I have to... Fuck off! God, I forgot about that. I guess the Drifting Onryo is here to join in the fight as well, which is good, because hopefully she'll drop the lore that I need, but... No? Shit. There is an Onryo lore that you can only get from the Drifting Onryo, who, like, float about and are generally annoying and frustrating. Right. Boop. Nice. Okay. Next tape. Yep. Okay, that one did go at least, which was good to hear. Can't remember if there is one down here, but if there is, well, we'll clear it up. Nope. Just a Kyonchi, motorcycle and a trash can with a friend in it. Cool. These ones are a bit of a nightmare to clear with the deeps as they currently are for me, but such is life, I guess. Please, may I be unfilthed? Oh, these guys are hunting me. That's what it is. Actually gonna head down this way. There is one there. I knew it. There we go. And the one over here. Sure is. Okay. You're gonna fight me, but that's okay. Check that message in a second. I appear to be losing my hearing again, which is worrisome.
Check this
Shiz out.
Got a pretty sweet line right into the heart of the Toei and Tokyo Metro feeds. Means I can pull anything off the subway feeds I want. Well, all except one. Are you seeing this? Not sure what happened here. Still getting the feed, but, is that camera walking? That's over by the subway entrance. I'm marking on your map. You should totes check that out. Like totes tasty. Oh, and if you want an update on the soiled pants situation, we threw them out the window. It was the humane thing to do.
I feel like I say this like every 5 seconds, but I really love the writing in this game. It's always just like clever and funny in a way that like you don't necessarily see in many games, where it's never like nasty funny. It's or not often nasty funny. It's just like make you smile. Things like, oh, it was the humane thing to do. For some reason, I just find that very funny. Maybe it's just me. It just appeals to my particular brand of humor. But, I don't know. I think you need to look away for this. Yeah. Shock and awe is the reflect screen. So what we do while he's asleep is pick up the camera, hop over this way.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
You don't have to stand in filth, but sometimes it helps. And stand up on the car to avoid attack. Wowzers, that was weird. I can't even... You think that with the black stuff turning everyone into mutant crazy zombie things with tentacles, I'd be way past finding anything weird. But that was weird. You know else was weird? You think that black stuff drinks bingo cola. Because do you remember Yuichi's pants? They've been overrun. I was looking at them with my binoculars. The tentacles were all over it. It's kind of disturbing. Maybe I should stop drinking this stuff. Back to business. QBL Media handled all the advertising billboards in Kaidan, and because the Orochi can't help themselves, they have camera installed with all of their... installed alongside all their billboard installations. I'm actually getting to that feed, but there are 2 locations where the feed is missing. The overpass and the roof of the mall. Find a way up and see what you can figure out. So... we go over this way. And stuff will try and attack me, but just don't worry about it. Just forget about it. It's fine. So, what we do is kill these guys. Oops. I've made a mistake. It's too many filth for 1B. At least we cleared the crowds out, as it were. And the way I've been sitting is, I believe the kids call it bad for my health. So I'm gonna angle while also trying not to hurt myself at the same time. Because that's approximately 80% of my life is hurting myself in new, interesting, stupid ways. Right, we want to resurrect here. I want to kill these guys. While also not dying. We want to grab the bingo. Use bingo soda to lure the filth down to a tree. We'll clear these guys out first. Because it's time to do the least sanitary thing in the world. Trust me, the idea of this makes me want to die. Bingo, bingo, bingo! And then this convenient ladder-looking thing appears. And we climb up here. And it is exactly as disgusting as it looks. It's like the most cursed. Well, this is the point where I fail to remember where all of the cameras are. So we've got this one. Wait for my health to come back. I feel like we've got one somewhere in the middle here. Oops. I might be wrong with this. Right, there is definitely a thing there for me to rub my gay hands on. Ah, shit. Let's, get us some health back. I try and remember where it is. Oh, hi. It's here. I see. I remember now. And pick up this one. And pick up this. Oh, and fix this one. Now, want to jump all the way off there and head over here. I feel like, hang on, let me go into regional real quick. Regional, Tokyo. Okay. I did this bit in the filth nest once because I needed to get the lore, but I've never successfully managed to do it since then. Anyway, that's my story. Okay. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I know there was a way to climb ladders that was quicker, but I never learnt it 'cause I'm dumb. So instead, we'll climb slowly, and I will immediately lose track of where I am in that song, 'cause that's just who I am. I was gonna say this week to reference the old Fallout boys, fell out men,
Local
but
bounty initiating.
okay, we've actually already killed that. Well, I didn't want to do that. Killed that person, so just gonna avoid that particular bit. Okay, so there's this dude. It's a real pity we can't knock him off, which is what I've been doing recently in Assassin's Creed. Is like kicking people off of roofs. It's very fun. Okay, let's play the game. It's called Can What You Remember Where the Working Camera Is? Answer: almost definitely not. Oh, oh, oh! What a happy kitty. He has his blankie and his dad. He is a happy kid. The two most important things are the pixie dad and the blankets. If you have those, everything is good if you are Kitty. Incorrect. Is it over here? Let's find out in this week's round of Mochi's a fudge above and rude. I was gonna say in this week's round of Mochi's a fucking idiot, but oh, excellent. As it should be, Pixie, of course. Right. Where the f... Thank you. Have I run all this way only to discover that there's not a fucking ladder over there? Of course I did. Of course I did. When have I ever not done something the stupidest way possible? Okay. Yeah, I know you're alive. Leave me alone. I have shit to do. Don't have time to deal with your shit right now. Stop filthing me, you pieces of shit. How'd you even get to me? Right, hurry up and come alive so I can kill you. Here we go. Right, here is the working camera. Now it's time for me to fail immediately at this bit, no doubt. Shit. I love that scene. That's a very good scene there. I am going to try and do the filth test well, like, well, absolutely fine. We totally intended for this to happen. Gonna try and do the filth nest, but, like... You okay? Don't make a move. Don't move. I figured out what's happening to the cameras. That big crazy bird isn't collecting them. Too bad you're holding that last one, eh? You need to get out of the nest. Search the junk and find something you can use. Look, I'm really sorry I got you into this, but if anyone can survive it, you can. Just don't let that thing see you. It looks a bit pissed off. For serious. Right. So... what we do is... Do I want to try and get the law? Never mind. Oh well. You escaped the nest all right. I'm not sure you have your focus in the right place, champ. I mean, I sort of understand the fascination with Missy Jailbait and Captain Pistains, but CCTV? You can get me high risk close if you left Nostrum about 4 minutes if I need it. Sad part is, the Templars probably think CCTV is still relevant, but we were talking about your focus. You're in Tokyo to get answers. Get them. Management is impatient. Okay, but first we're going to do down here and do the last mission for our friends, and then I think we're done with downtown Tokyo. Emphasis on the thing. Because there is a solid chance that I am wrong. But nonetheless, it is always good to check. Why? Let me run. So, yep. Pick that up later, these request chains. That's a quest. That is, we can't actually get to there till a bit later. Neat, I think. I think once we do Neuromancy, we are, oh, we'll just get out and run this way. Yep, once we do Neuromancy, we are all done with downtown Tokyo, which is nice. I can't remember what elements of control is or where you get it from, so... I'll double check that one first, but... this up first. Okay, I remembered what elements of control is, and I don't know why it is showing up in my downtown section, but whatever. Neuromancy.
Babies are born without kneecaps. They don't get them until they are 2 to 6 years old.
Thanks, dude.
Come on, come on, come on! Frag! Frag! Get some! Yeah, get some! Come at me, bro. I'm jacked! Yeah, you nargle puke dorks! Give me all of your aggro! Pop, 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 pow! I'll put a megaton of hot plasma right up your... Oh! Hey! I was just, gaming. You know, gaming. I'm a gamer. It's what I do.
She's a hacker too. Rum's semi-famous in some online circles.
Well, I don't want to brag, but I've gotten into a slew of systems. I graduated from corporations to governments when I was only little. I found the secret way into occult evil. And you should see the hidden files Morning Light has on you. That's how I recognized you. But my favoriteest thing is needling Orochi. I've spent months setting up web traces, backdoors, dummy accounts, and password spammers from every angle but Jung. But at every angle, their walls held up. That is, until 3 weeks ago. See, Orochi is planning...
All made of stars. Made of stars. You're all made of stars. Marco. Polo. Marco. Dream a little dream with me.
John!
グラウンドゼロだ。ゼロポイントシグナルだ。やばい。消してくれラム。おい、グズグズするな。家まで飛んで帰るぞ。
Fucking John.
頻繁に起こってる。耳を通り抜けていく。俺たちの耳の中。
No, he's just misunderstood. I've been talking with him. John? You're getting kind of icky. Can you stop that? Please.
It's not misunderstood, he's a fucking creeper.
That was spooky, right?
Spooky is perhaps not the word I would use for it.
Right, Orochi. Recently, they started setting up some kind of fancy satellite uplink on the roof of an apartment complex. Very
Roof.
close to here.
Not roof.
Got
Roof.
a little gizmo. If you attach it to that uplink, I can tap their data stream remotely. Imagine all that yummy data! You have to get on that roof without being seen by the Orochi
Roof.
cyborg units. Good luck.
Also, I like how this coat...
Oh, Mother Hubbard, you sneaks! Thought you could get the drop on the Neuromancer Queen, huh? Get some! Oh, this is just a new mech game I play. Yeah, a hyper-realistic mech game with emergent physics. Yeah.
Mr. Mojorizing is an anagram for Jim Morrison.
I love these kids. They are great. Right. Let's fucking do this. What's the easiest way up there? Up here and across, I think? Possibly not. Or we could do that, I guess. Okay, so we have to do a little bit of story before we can get there, but it's fine. We'll do the story first. Then we'll move out. So now officially on the south of the wall, docks and housing districts, the kids call it. But first thing I'm gonna do is get this side quest done first before we move on with the story, because that's the sort of person that I am.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Okay. Where do I want to go? No, it's somewhere around here. I just can't remember where exactly.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Yeah, I know. Around the other side of there, I remember. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna aggro onto me. As it's somebody else. Hi, dude. Okay. Do I want to go in here? No. Here? Yes. I know what I'm doing. I'm sensible and can tell basic things like directions. Absolutely. Okay, so wait for him to drift on this way. Upstairs says thump thump thump, just in case anyone was wondering. The state of things is my upstairs neighbor is thumping around. Right. So oh fuck. Nope, incorrect. Leave me alone, dude. Okay, right. Actually, before I do that, I want to get the lore that's around here. Fuck. Never mind. Leave me alone, dude. How did you even see me? Eat a dick. Did you even get that lore? Whatever, I'll come back for it later. Unless I can, like... Of course, I know. Right, so... like this. So now... run back over and... Nice. Anyway. I was gonna say I'm easily pleased, but I don't think it's so much that I'm easily pleased so much as I focus in on one thing and one thing only, and very often that one thing only is lore. But also, if I get difficult to get lore while I'm doing a mission, then it means I don't have to repeat the mission to get it later. And sometimes with certain missions that are slightly more difficult, or ones that I'm particularly worse at, that is a nice ass thing. Pardon me. Groceries. That's what I wanted to do, because I can't remember when my order is, and I wanted to double check. Gosh, there are so many Easter eggs, and even though it's a while before Easter, I kind of want to get one for Tuesday's stream anyway. Because I'll be doing like the Easter stuff in Final Fantasy, but we'll see. Now what we do is... ideally not get nabbed by those dudes. No. Here we go. Some lore that I had needed to get. Look at the sad smiler. Depressed woo. Woo. Distressed woo. Me too, buddy. Me too. And yes, I did deliberately stand in that AoE in order to get the screenshot of standing next to the distressed, standing next to Sad Smiler while an AoE lands on my head. I'm so glad that the fan works while they're in the air. That makes life so much easier. Hi, buddy. Boop. Boop. Thank you for the cash that I will... Whoa! Angry blue. Distressed woo, sad boo, angry blue. Out of it woo. That's my favourite face. That little like I've been stunned and I am unhappy about it face. Actually, my favourite face is that one, but not favourite as in one that I like the most, rather just as in like it's so cute and also upsetting, just like me. You did again, signal's still wonky. There's no satellite link. So you have to get creative. Okay. Now. Step 1 is done. Thanks for ordering my gear into the network. The second satellite of me to shake this happy feet. Please. Whoops. Me falling flat onto my face. Okay. Where's the ladder? Around here? Oh, I remember where it is now. Ish. Incorrect. I do not remember where it is. Do I need to go?
Be our guest.
Is it up here? It is. Well, and also Pixie, it may take less time, but it would definitely take more energy. So I would say for now, stick with the laptop and then setting up the gaming rig for when you feel like you feel up to it. I don't know why it was abruptly, there was no noise there. It was just like casual reminder that filth burbs are happen. I can't remember where to go here. Here we go. Show me along. There is, hang on a sec, I feel like there is lore around here and I just can't fucking remember where the lore is, which is really annoying. God, my poor garbage half memories. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll get it another time. Rude. Okay, now get down here. I'm in, we're in, everyone's in. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. I hear you, but you owe me too. We'll have to add all up. If you're still in the right, I expect payment in the form of bingo, bingo, bingo. But check it out, sending you a pic. Something I picked up. You're being watched by something. Something with hungry camera eyes. Maybe check that out, right? Where'd you go, little buddy? Buddy? Down there, but there is so much bad happening right now. Somehow I didn't crash. I did die, but I didn't crash, which is really impressive. Because I was expecting my death to happen right there and then. Right, let's investigate the suspicious mech, this time with less dying. I'm more remembering where to go. Don't aggro onto me, I don't want to deal with it right now. Okay, buddy. Where did you run off to? Remember when I said less dying? There we go. Please leave me alone. Hey, bud. These ghosts are following me and it's really annoying. I know you are a friendly smiler, but seriously, could you do something about them, please? Do I have a smiler? I do. Nice. Own little Smiler acquired. Leave me alone.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Just like running this way as quickly as possible. Woo. Woo. There we go. Fucking finally. Oh, that's law. I had to. You understand. Where'd she go, Suspicious Meg?
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Force is authorized.
Special
Please
assignment
be
received.
still.
Initializing.
Shush.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Shut up, I can't remember where I need to go.
Lethal force is
Special assignment
authorized.
received.
Please
Initializing.
be still.
It's over here, right? Yes. Catch me outside, briefly forgetting where we need to meet Smiler Friend.
Lethal force is authorized.
Authorized. Please be still. No. Illegal still.
You are not authorized.
Authorized.
You are not authorized.
Authorized. Well, neither are you, so eat a dick. Here's a fucking guided tour to the docks and
Local
shit.
bounty detected. Initiating.
Ooh. How did the Smiler get over there? Best not to ask. Da, 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 da.
Halt, human. This unit is designated Security 5. This unit has crucial data that... Wait! Is that my voice? Is that my voice? This does not compute. Danger, Will Robinson. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Security 5 is
Classic.
best character in this game by far.
This unit has crucial data to share. The virulent substance, designated the filth, has spread to multiple tiers of technology within Tokyo. The filth corrupts the programming of said technology to malevolent ends. Nothing is safe. This unit would like to investigate further. However, this unit cannot leave its position at this time. Perhaps you can find uncorrupted mech units and bring the reinforcements here.
No worries,
This device may be
Pixie.
used to take remote
Much
control
love to
of
you too.
uncorrupted units.
And
This
take
unit
care.
wishes you luck.
Have a wonderful day. Best of luck with the apartment viewings. I appreciate you very much. I'm gonna do this in a hot second, but first, Harumi is just adorbs, right? Don't get so attached. She's an asset. Granted, she might be a valuable asset. Her skill set is unlikely. We might have a place for her here, but that's not your focus point now. If the world is still here when Kaidan dust settles and you eat all your vegetables, then we can talk about keeping your new pet. That's, of course, if our plucky little hacker survives. The alternate scenario is tragic, but saves us the worry of the other two factions snatching her up. In which case, you can have a moment of silence, but it's coming out of your vacation package. Meantime, stay frosty out there. See, I'm going to do elements of control later, but for now, we have all of this done, apart from this, which I'm going to do later, so let's head back over this way, and I guess we're going to do some more story or something. Story, I guess. Guess I should go ahead and be productive and actually play the game. I guess it sounds really fake though. Like that doesn't sound like something I would do. Like playing the video game, actually doing the story. No, I'm more of a play side quests for the rest of your life type person. But we all knew this, right? I'm not sure if the game has just gone quiet or if I am losing my hearing again. The fact of the matter is that both are as likely as one another, so... Right. Do that in a bit. First... Oops, no, I want to go back to follow the white rabbit. Yep. Because...
Visual tracking initiated.
An empty sake bottle. Okay.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Fuck off. Leave me alone, bitch. Got places to do. People to be. People to do. I feel like every single time without fail that I've come around here, come by bringing some filth, like, hey dude, fucking deal with this for me, please. Oh, lord. So here he is, your friend and mine, Jake Hammer. Hammer, I should say. I don't know how to... Hammer? Hammer. Not Hammer. That's fucking Sean Sutton.
なんだ、お前か。この辺りでウサギの着ぐるみを着たやつを見なかったか。俺じゃねえぞ。見りゃわかると思うが、これは本物のウサギの殺し屋を捕まえるための罠だ。ハマー・ジェイク、私立探偵だ。ラブホテル探偵と呼ばれている。カオルと俺のコンビネーションは最高だ。まず彼女が被害妄想のひどい妻に俺を頼るよう仕向ける。そして俺が疑わしい写真を撮る。撮った写真は妻か夫か高い値を出す方に売る。今回はずっと簡単だ。行方不明者の捜索だ。お前の考えは分かっている。ここ最近街で多くの人が消えた。まったく大騒ぎだ。けど俺には分かったんだ。あのウサギはあの子を探している。つまり彼女が生きていることはまず間違いない。これは頭脳戦だ。ハマジェイク対ウサギ頭の殺し屋のな。ウサギは敬われる。ウサギは恐れられる。そしてウサギは答えにたどり着く。だから俺はジュン自身にこう言ったんだ。ジェイク、ウサギを上回るウサギになるんだ。
フェデュースフェデュース。
ラブホテルに忍び込み、ふわふわコーナーからこの着ぐるみを借りてきた。俺が田中直臣を見つけるのは時間の問題だ。にしてもどうしてあんな少女がカルト集団なんかに。オロチプロジェクトのろくでなしどもか。まあそうだろうな。恐怖救済センターはそこら中で社畜の子供をさらっている。カルト信者と陰謀か。まったく哀れな もんだぜ。
Big mood, but also cults and conspiracies. Two things I love.
教えてくれ。こんなもん着てたら証言できねえじゃねえか。
Carefully. That's my guess. Satellite images gone gonzo in the Kaidan area, so this is going to have to be done with old-fashioned footwork. The rabbit definitely went beyond the first wall, so you're on the right track. We need to know the common link Benu onto all the rabbit's victims. Is it all Fear Nothing and More Nine Right related? And who sent the rabbit? I'd like the killer's name too, because I'm going to be nail file ship. Because I'm going to nail file ship an indent if I have to type rabbit in one more report. I hope that everyone watching appreciates my funny pun in the title. It's related to a TV show that I've never watched, but I know the name of. I'm being very funny. Please appreciate it. I know I'm not actually being entertaining at all, but that's okay. I'll just save this name for the YouTube export so that somebody sees it.
Assignment received. Initializing.
Ugh. This is how you do Tokyo, by the way, is you just run through and aggro onto. Shit, the bed I've got, I've made so many friends. Just let me dodge roll out of here. Okay, well. I've died, but it's fine because I can just resurrect next to where I've died and I'll be okay. Sorry, I got distracted laughing at your friend and mine, Macvia's silly adventures in Skyrim. Playing Skyrim and trying to contract vampirism, but it's next to impossible because my Agonian is 50% damage disease resistance. So I'm fighting this vampire, just standing there, trying to get her to cast Life Drain on me, but she's refusing to. She just keeps throwing Ice Spike at me, running out of magic and then trying to punch me. A bear just lunged at her out of nowhere and killed her. Which is my favourite thing. I love Skyrim. It is a dumb game and I wish I had played more of it, but it hated me. Right, we found the kindergarten. Namahage have moved on, which is fine. I'll try and fight them at a later date, but we want to be here.
To answer your question, no. There is no one else here with me. Actually, I'm younger than that. 4.79 years old. My name is Jung. I already know yours. Verbal queries are a sloppy redundancy. Thoughts are quicker. We can skip the questions and go straight to the... Who is staring at my head? I know what you're thinking about my head. You shouldn't have such thoughts. Stop thinking about my head. My apologies. Manners. You want to know about the Fear Nothing Foundation?
I'm distracted by how his face
school
looks
and others like it are a part of an Orochi initiative.
unintentionally
Youth
icky around the
programs
mouth
to
area.
study and develop certain ultranatural talents in children. I am one of their more promising products. Fear Nothing hung around, collecting the dregs and dropouts of these programs. After the bomb, one of them came for me. A mean man. His head was like a snow globe, full of eels. He threatened me, so I very politely asked him to forget how to breathe. He complied.
Good lad.
Fear Nothing is an adjunct of the Morning Light. Did you know that? Morning Light, Fear Nothing, Orochi, they are all intertwined. There is a Fear Nothing recruitment centre downtown. But you've already been there. There is a more secret place for the gifted children. It's hidden somewhere beneath the suburbs. It's called the Clubhouse. I took that name from the mean man's head. They left clues in the ciphers of their own literature, so that the more canny students could find it. The other children used to bully me so very fiercely. It's all about dominance and hierarchy on the playground. They were Philistines and troglodytes all. Now, I have dominion of the playground. The swings, the slide, the seesaw, all mine. Just me.
I love these cutscenes. I'm being quiet because I just enjoy watching them. Also, I don't like seesaws because I'm quite heavy and whenever I land it always used to jar my teeth and hurt a lot. But that's an odd personal opinion. Right. Ugh. Definitely for a hot second to me looked like he was standing up and it was disconcerting. The world looks like a frightful place. We can find the swan within every ugly duckling. Don't lose your head. Join us. Fear nothing. Float in the calm water. Calm waters. Sorry that I enunciated that very strongly, but it's because I'm a fucking idiot. Right. I'm gonna pick up that lore in a hot second. First, however...
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
I've got shit to do. I hate this music, it's so unnerving. Don't fear the dead, fear nothing. 39/1965. So this bit is... Who's aggroed onto me? Ah, some ghosties are. Annoyingly. Can't remember exactly. I'll have to look that bit up. But in the meantime, I'm going to deal with Futakuchiona. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Graveyard. Graveyard over this way. I remember where we need to go. Took me a hot second, but I used to do this mission in my it was one of my it's actually conveniently a list that well, conveniently rather appropriate I should say, a list that Pixie put together of how many was Pix of well, anyway, there was, in the old game, there was a list of, like, good missions to do when you were grinding Aegis, which later became just, like, good missions to do for grinds in general. In this case, more the, APSP grind and, moss and stuff like that. Right. So, somewhere around here. Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is when it becomes more annoying. Because these guys can be a real headache. I don't have any of my thingies because I got rid of them all. Because of course I did. Right. The words of the prophets are written on the subway walls. Silence. Teleport. Come to talk with you again. So wah 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 wah. Is it down here? Yes, it is. Here we go. The door is the future. The sun is the key. Don't get your feet wet. So let me see. I can remember. So it's 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. It's over this way. I know where the graffiti alludes to. And I believe it is 2, 3, 1, but I could be wrong. But we'll find out if I am. Ah, look. Unpredictable. Da-da-dum. 2, 3, 1. Remember that, me. Also, sit properly at your desk. Leave me alone. So, 2, 3, 1. Incorrect. Is it just 2, 3, 1? Let me look it up real quick, because I can't quite remember. 2341 might be. I'd forgotten a bit. There we go. So Masao Tanaka hired a drunk out of his debt detector to find his daughter. Daddy must really care. Or Daddy wants her found, but doesn't want the mystery pierced any further than that. The man's molecules are held together by the super duper tenuous clue of denial. You're gonna poke some holes in the mystery though. All you have to do is impress me is be more competent than an alcoholic in a used furry suit. I'll have marketing make that into a motivational poster. Beautiful. Right. Let's do the clubhouse. Oh, and it didn't crash on me. Good game. Nice going, game. I dropped a whole bunch of frames because my net nearly died, but it didn't crash. Am I gonna sneeze? Nope, I'm unmuted now. There we go. Sorry about that. God, I really hope I did actually mute when I sneezed. If I didn't, I am incredibly sorry. Okay, I don't know what's happening anymore. My bad. I screwed something up in OBS. We'll sort it out. I'm not getting any noise at all now. Right. Let's see if it's the game or something else. Okay. Oops. So it's definitely the game. Okay. Well, I appear to have lost all game audio, so I'm gonna AFK real quick while I restart, because fuck knows what happened there. Okay, well the game is back, so I can just log it back in as much then.
Trial. Trial.
What I actually want to do is work out why
Trial.
why my audio sources have gone weird. Not in the order that I like them in. Well, it's working, and that's what matters, so. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we go. Sorry about that brief technical hitch there. I'm glad it's not that my headphones broke. It's possibly that I broke it when I was trying to mute myself when I sneezed, but we'll see. Oh, apologies for that. Let me turn my mic down as well. I am very loud. That's a lot better. I screwed up the... Oh, fuck's sake. Screwed up the audio settings on it, and I'm really annoyed at myself because I did it perfectly. Right. Anyway. Oh, thank goodness I do have audio. I thought it was gonna, like, bug out again, and then I would have cried. Right, so... pamphlet. Welcome to the Clubhouse. So you find your way here and you want to know what the catch is. The good news first is that there's no catch. We created the Clubhouse as a safe space for special people like you, and you're welcome to come and go as you like. Everything here is free. We just want you to have a good time and follow a couple of rules. Why the Clubhouse? The Fin Nothing Foundation's office is downtown, true, but not everybody is at the same level. And if you found the Clubhouse, let's face it, you're a cut above the average. So we made this place for exceptional people like you. We wouldn't want you getting bored. So what can I do here? Anything you like. You can play video games on any of the arcade machines for free, work out in the fully stocked gym, do a few laps in a pool, or even let off a bit of stress at our indoor shooting range. This is your space and we want you to feel completely at home here. I'm suspicious. Why is Fin Nothing being so nice? Ha! We're nice because we understand what it's like to grow up. We believe that the best way to overcome your fears and become a whole person is through exploring your fears in a safe and personal space. We want to think of your life like a video. Want you to think of your life like a video game. By finding your way to us, you've reached level 2. It's up to you to find your way to the next level, and we're here to give you a place to do it. Okay, so I want to hang out. What are the rules? There's only a few rules that we want you to follow. Respect other people and the equipment. This should be obvious. Don't break things. Don't hurt each other. Don't tell other people about the Clubhouse. This is a secret club for gifted people who can find their way here. Don't invite people who can't cut it. Don't tell your parents. This is our little secret. Don't be afraid to try something new. Sometimes you'll meet people in the Clubhouse who want you to try out certain things, like listening to special music or discussing a certain topic. Please be open. Overcome your fears. Come to the Clubhouse. Stay a while. Stay forever. Also, there is filth everywhere. Right. Can't 100% remember where we need to go, so... Dear patrons, we're glad to see that so many of you are enjoying the club activities during this shopping period in the outside world. We've locked the door controls so they can be overridden from the outside to allow other members entry. It's not mandatory to spend several hours each day practicing at the indoor target range. Non-compliance will result in your being ejected from the facility. Thank you. The legal limit for alcohol consumption is 20. If any of our patrons go home to their police intoxicated, it's only a small leap to a police investigation. Use your judgment, lie to the patrons if necessary. Tell them that you are giving them an alcoholic drink and mix them up something non-alcoholic. And also remember to add a small amount of MDMA to the first drink. Thank you. The management. Fucking blood spatter everywhere. Delish. Everybody seems very confused. The news said there was a bomb, then they said there was a riot. I don't know what to think. The door of the clubhouse has been locked. Someone said they're doing it to keep us safe. It's like they don't understand human physiology at all. It's fight or flight, not sit and wait. Okay, so... Inspect memo. Here it is. Should be noted the pressure switch on the special hanger will only track to the weight of VIP member jackets. The door will not trigger unless a VIP has both the jacket and the embedded RFID chip. Clerks were instructed to report any failed attempts to open the door as suspicious. Thank you, the management. So, we can't use that just yet. So, I want to pick up this. This is where I fail to remember where things are on each floor. It's been a week and things have fallen into a routine. Food still comes from deeper inside, but there is less and less of it. That doesn't matter though, because there are less and less of us too. Everybody sneaks out of here, doesn't make it back. Whatever is out there is a lot scarier than what's in here. We've been watching the news and the quarantine wall doesn't seem to be working. They're planning to add a second wall and this time we'll be trapped inside. There hasn't been any food for a couple of days. Everyone is hungry and drinking soda from the machine doesn't help. It just makes us all jittery before we crash. I'm so hungry right now I could die. Is that our fate? To die trapped inside these walls? I think if it got desperate enough I'd be willing to go out there. At least I'd die in the open air. Hey, just in case you were wondering, yeah, this game is super duper horrific. It's a good old fucking horror game.
Quick access inventory updated.
So we have a coat and we need to grab an RFID switch. As previously mentioned, I can't always remember where things are, so I'm going to be like mushing my face into every corner to try and remember where where one can find items for side quests. Oh, hi. Okay. Where do we want? We want to go this way. Dope. Over here is a pool with lots of egg. Egg, 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 egg. You don't get anything for popping all the eggs, it's just that, egg. I'm playing a mobile game at the moment that was recommended to me by a friend, which is very cute and an excellent time waster, and there's an event in it which is called Mystery of Egg, which I am 110% playing as soon as I can. Because that is the most beautiful phrase in the world, Mystery of Egg. There we go. Nobody in here slept last night. We watched the black helicopters carrying huge sections of metal establish a quarantine zone outside Central Park, Kaidan. Right outside the quarantine zone. Still, the door is locked and they won't let us leave. Some of the guys are working on a plan. These guys up. I don't think they respawn. And if they do, well, then that's a problem that I'll deal with later. I'll be up in the gym just working on my fitness.
Quick access inventory updated.
Do this.
Quick access inventory
Do this.
updated. Quick access inventory updated.
And I have a chipped coat. As in a coat with a chip on it. Now, we've been putting cushions off the seats to put together makeshift mattresses to sleep on. Somehow signs of food is brought in from deeper in the clubhouse. It's kind of an open secret that there are other levels in this place. Deeper levels VIP only. Still feels like some kind of surreal slumber party. On the outside, things are chaos. We're still watching the news reports and it looks scary out there. They told us they looked at the door for our own good, but they forgot that only smart kids find this place. Some of the others found a way out and went to look for their parents. None of them have come back. Yep, yep. Is there anything else here? I think it's just these filthy kiddos and... the law there. Unless I'm wrong. There's a solid to medium to solid chance I'm wrong, but you know. Can't remember if this does anything. I presume it does, given that we can't activate it later, so we'll do all the things just in case. Someone outside has, or someone around here has a fire that smells very, very nice. Well, I thought this did something, but clearly it doesn't, so never mind, I guess. Anything there? No. Head back over this way. Do that. I think we've got all the things. Emphasis on the think. Okay. Behold, a stranger comes in from the darkness. You'll find out later. Something really strange happened today. All the speakers in the clubhouse turned on and a voice started talking. It called itself John. It's told us things about what was happening out there, to our friends, to our families, horrible things. Shoji started screaming for the voice to stop. He grabbed a corkscrew from the bar and jammed it into his ear. He wouldn't stop twisting it. I can still see him. Screaming on the floor, his blood fountained from his ear, twisting and twisting. When it was over, some of the others dragged his body into a corner. John laughed. A stranger comes in from the darkness. Welcome to the next level. You've obviously taken some great steps along the path to enlightenment. You become a VIP to the clubhouse. You probably have a lot of questions, and the answers will come, but for now, let's talk about the rewards that you've earned for your persistence. Now that you're here, we want you to think of us as your family. You can tell us anything, and we promise to hold it in the highest of confidentiality. You're welcome to use all the facilities that are available to you. In addition, as VIP, you now have access to the auditorium and the cafeteria. The auditorium is where you further both your educational and entertainment needs. Most nights we screen films from the latest blockbusters to vintage classics. We also provide free lectures on topics from metaphysics to religious history. We routinely host guest speakers from the morning light who've graciously provided this facility for us. The cafeteria is like all amenities in the clubhouse, completely free. We provide a section of nutritious and flavourful food that are good for your body, mind and soul. The cafeteria is open until midnight most nights. No need to go home if you're enjoying yourself here. Along with the title of VIP come a few new responsibilities. We call them the AAAs of responsibility. Remember that these are designed to protect and maintain your VIP status, and following the rules is a benefit to everybody. Associate only with only your VIP members. Being a VIP is a badge of privilege and should be seen as such by all regular members. Assist any Morning Light members who request your help. As a VIP, your representation of the clubhouse and the Morning Light are our benefactors. Please show them with courtesy and respect and complete any task that they give you quickly. Attend all mandatory services in the auditorium. We want you to be a better you. We want you to overcome your fears and march triumphantly into the morning light. The services will do this for you. Remember not to tell anyone about the clubhouse. Just like in case there was ever any query, this is 110% occult, just like, by the way.
Beware St. Toad's crack chimes, the old eon's dream of the long winging flight through the void. Beware St. Toad's crack chimes. St. Toad, come in my soul to the immaculate slime. Hearken, hearken, listen to the boiling beam. For he is the messenger of the lucid dreamers.
Will he give me some mana?
Beams of the stars that scream. The lucids approach. Eat, lest ye be eaten, for the dark teems with eaters. The city does not suffer. The people are liberated. The light burns so darkly. Light is dark and dark is light. Submit to the bright darkness.
Those figures look like Asians and it's making me uncomfortable. What is up, my good bitch? Where are you going, huh? think that's when he does his...
The boiling mean beams of the stars that scream.
Yeah. Let's get over where I can shoot you, dude.
I lance this boil of sanity be cleansed! The Lucids are not done with you! Rise!
Good, my stun will come off cooldown in a minute. Ugh. Have to wait for him to do his thing. Which way does he go?
This universe is a graveyard with corpses and planets. This is my body.
Yeah.
I offer it up to the Lucids. May their communion consume you.
Help. Hey, at least I got doing it right. I died, but at least I got doing it right. I could not remember for the life of me where to hide there. Also, we need to run around here because we want some of these papers. Let the taste of day at midnight mingle with saliva on your tongue. Let the power of the sun settle beneath your skin. For a bouquet has been laid before us, and we partake of the morning light. Hell yeah, sun cults. When the sun reaches the zenith, the people shall gather to give thanks, for this is the moment when the strong will transcend their mortal forms. Free them from this prison of the earth. Let them ascend to the heavens. Let the true feast begin. As previously mentioned, hell yeah, sun cults. My favourite thing is when a bunch of us were playing this mirror and it became very clear that it was a sun cult, and we were like, oh, I guess. Decide today that I'm going out with the next group. There's nothing left for me here. Better to die in the open air. If I don't make it, this will be the last thing I ever write. I feel like I've missed some bits and I will have to redo it to pick them up, but unfortunately. God, I can't fucking type. Where the faceless shadows, they do not heed the whispers. To the starving they will offer us poisonous sustenance. To the defenceless they will offer slavery as protection. To the dying they will offer suffering as solace. Do not heed their whispers. Okay, next question. I can't remember where I'm going. Yeesh. Is it this way? Sure is. I need to grab a key card. Where can I grab a key card from? Probably someone's dead body, I guess. Well, it's not a body, but it is lore, and sometimes that's just as good. Like how even though there is absolutely no filth on the stage there, you still get the filth stacks. Okay. Where the fuck do I pick up this key card from then? Is it from his body? Sure is. Sure isn't. See, that's where I came in. Here we go. Sorry about that. My forgetfulness. God. I forgot about that, and it was enough to give me quite the spook. With apologies for jumping like a mad hatter there. Where are you? Scared. Hiding in mess hall. No time. The cook went insane. The cook reached for my hands that were not hands. God, we locked the kitchen door. She has the key, I think. Where are you? Oops, thanks for filming me. Oh, fine. If you insist. Right. Mum, I'm headed over to Yuko's house before school. Don't be late for class. We'll see you tonight. We saw something about a bomb in the subway. You and Dad are okay, right? Your father's train was delayed, but the group sent out some transport. I'm fine, just watching the news. I don't see any smoke in the reports. School's been cancelled for the day. Can I just go back to Yuko's? That's fine. Your father called, and they have been asked to work late. Be safe. I love you. I tried to call, but you didn't answer. There are people in the streets, a mob. They look angry. I've locked the doors until I called your father. Stay with Yuko until I call you. Mum? Hello? Text me back and let me know if I should come home. Are you there? Mum? Mum, if you're getting this, we're coming to find you. They've locked us in here for own safety. We can't leave. I've been lying to you about where I've been going every day. I'm sorry, Mum. When they let us out, we will come find you. And if that ain't super duper depressing, I don't know what shit is. Some VIPs left the clubhouse in a small group today. The door's unlocked for them. I don't know if they were making a run for it or if they were going to skirt for problems. Doesn't matter. Nobody who goes out comes back. Anyway, here's the key. There is also a journal page hidden over here that we want. Somebody's been cutting meat off Tridge's body. I didn't see who it was and I don't want to know. I'm so hungry now, and I can't blame them for being hungry too. Oh, I got the debuff despite not being anywhere near it. It is. Okay, right. We'll deal with these friends first. In the past few days, I've become certain that I'm going to die in here. Let this sound as my last one testament. If the world doesn't end, if there's someone left alive to read this, please get this to my family. We were never close, but that is as much my fault as theirs. I see that now. To my sister, Hikari, I was jealous when you were born. The way father smiled for you, the way mother spent all her time with you. I was angry. I didn't see that the time they spent with you did not mean that they did not want to spend time with me. Love is not a set of balancing scales. I want you to have the bed which we used to share in winter. I remember how warm it was, how comfortable and safe. I want you to lie there and miss my warmth and dream of me. To my father, for a long time I considered myself smarter than you. I think I know where it came from. I watched you day after day, week after week, working 15 hours a day for a company. I watched you slave for them, and I came to hate you. You were not a man just at all. Used day after day, used up. And here in the darkness, I missed your strength. You did your best. How much did you hate that job but still keep doing it? And why? For love? For us. Because the world turns and your place in it was never as important to you as your place in it. To you, father, I leave the picture we took by the swan boats. Do you remember? I was only young and I didn't judge you then. I only loved you. Remember you liked me like that? To my mother, I thought you were weak. I thought that you'd given up your dreams, to be a partner, but not an equal partner. For me, it was the unthinkable betrayal of self and a choice that I would never make. I putted you away and I pitied you. Now above anyone else in the entire world, I wish you were here. To comfort me. There are guns and wars and men and heroes, but I just want my mother, because I realise now that I was always enough for you. I want you to have my diary. It contains all of my hopes and dreams, all of the things that you gave up in your life, so that I could have them in mine. The honey nut fields. The honey nut fields are too real. The honey nut fields are honey nut real. Okay. I want to inspect this, I think. Find a key card with a note in the future. It's a one-time security card, so do not forget my tea. Yep. After this, I'm going to run back out to grab the third message because I looked up where it was because I couldn't remember. God, I really wish this game had G-pose sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean very often. Because I'd love to be able to do an ability and then, like, G-pose and get cool screenshots of it. The way the camera is now, it makes it a real nightmare to get, like, good screenshots of your character unless you're in a cutscene, which is really disappointing because sometimes you want to, like, find a nice location and get, like, good pictures and then you can't, and it's sad. And that's my story. With apologies for yawning in the middle of it. Nice. Forgive. I need to check something real quick. Come on, view details. Let me out. Oh. What if I just like ran away real quick? This way to pick up the thing and just didn't deal with it. Okay, yep. Yeah, in a bit. Club has been locked and the conditions here are deplorable. My attempts to extract an explanation from the Vapor's feed from further in were met with silence. I've recently come to view that the Clubhouse is a front, most likely for a marketing company with interest in how young, intelligent people interact. Possibly Facebook. Think about us. They lure us with the reality game. RG, I adopt the augmented because honestly there was none in this case, and then lock us in here for observation. This entire situation is manufactured, from the so-called news reports to the deliberate deprivation of food. They're studying us, watching how we react and using it to improve their friendship and advertising algorithms. I refuse to let Facebook to use me as a guinea pig for their self-improvement any longer. I'm gonna break into the VIP area and expose the whole scam. Come view Zuckerberg and I'm bringing the fury. God, if only that were true. Right. Where am I going? This way? Incorrect. Back this way. Sorry, I am an oft forgetful piece of crap. What I wanted to check, by the way, was how long I had until my groceries arrived, so I can go a bit over with stream, and the answer is long enough. Right. What is up, my good bitch? Okay, this time round, we want to hide behind the pillars here. Because that will happen. We can then hop around this way. And beat this guy up, which is really difficult when you're using a hammer. As I learned from experience. stealing off me, you fuck. That's very rude. I don't like it. Okay, now we poop down here. Shoot this as soon as we can. Come on. Rude. Didn't realise that standing at that actually got you knocked back. I hadn't seen that before. Anyway. How's it hanging, fuck nugget? Badly, I hope. I'd apologise that all I ever do is swear, but I'm not actually that sorry. This is not a family-friendly channel. On the basis of me not being an especially family-friendly person. Right, this time for real we can actually go over and go to the key-carded door. We've done the side quests, which is honestly a lot of what mattered to me. That's how the song goes, more or less. Do I need to go up or down? It's not. There we go. Just wasn't let me selecting first floor. Excellent cutscene coming up. I love Uta so much. There's just everything about Uta just oh. Hi buddy. So turn that off. Take that knife out. Fix that fuse box. Ran out fuses, cubicle, a new box fuse, and left them with the cubicle. Speak with him for replacements. So one of these has a yellow. Oh, here it is. Good, let's not get into a fight. we can switch the light back on, which is nice. We can kill some executive assistants, which is ultimately all I ever really want to do. Let's be real. Can't remember what I just picked up right there. Fuck off. Okay, this isn't the room we want to go in, but I feel like there is something in here which helps us, so... Okay. Media relations guru. Get fucking wrecked. Where did you guys even come from? I don't even think I'm going the right way. In fact, I know for a fact that I'm going the very wrong way. But there is lore, and that's what I care about. Nothing in here. But in here, there's a whole bunch of filthy friends. We can examine the monitors. What we find. Now, Naomi. Today is a glorious day. My closest circle. Today is a day to be proud. You are my most trusted. To you goes the lion's share of my pride. Today our actions will have great consequences. We are gifted with the greater consequence. Read carefully. A benefactor will not be pleased with these actions. Now is the time for us to dare. Now we change the world and we will risk our benefactor's wrath. Your people, my children, will have to provide the ultimate sacrifice. Do not weep. They will be free. We are the ones who carry the one onwards. The wrath from the tower will come swiftly. Best we leave nothing for them. Best we type all these loose ends at the downtown Fear Nothing facility. Give my mercy to the children. And to all of you in the innermost light, I will send individual instructions. Immediately relocate to the designated safe house and await extraction. Someone will be along soon. The faithful in other parts of the world are being recalled to the compound as we speak. We will all be together soon. The great message, the great coming together, it has begun. Today is a glorious day. With all the light of my love, Philip Marcard. Remove door. Head the fuck out of here. While I am making my way the fuck out of here, Masato Tanaka isn't going to like finding out his daughter was a cultist higher up, but I think that's less to do with her safety than it does with complicating his rep. But hey, I can't judge family dynamics, so whatevs. A lot of complicated ins and outs, so keep it simple on the prize. It's Wabbit season. Morning light and safe houses scattered in the Kaidan area. Locate them. But we are in fact not going to locate the safe house. It is 6 o'clock. and my food's going to arrive soon, so I am going to end things off here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated, and I hope that you enjoyed. Hello, birds, bees, and trees. Excellent, appropriate name. I hope that you're doing well. Unfortunately, you've come along just in time for me to end stream off, because it's 6 o'clock and I have food that's going to be arriving soon, so I'm going to need to go cook dinner in a hot second. So I will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV this Tuesday. We are going to be doing the Hatching Tide Easter event, and then just generalised hanging out. I haven't decided what exactly, but we'll be, you know, having some fun together as per usual. Then on, there will not be any streams Thursday through to Sunday, because I will be not at home. So, well, thank you. It is very much appreciated. I just turned my face cam off, but I very much appreciate the follow. Thank you. It's just really bad timing there. So yeah, Final Fantasy XIV on Tuesday, and then no streams for the next week, because I will be in Germany for TwitchCon, which I am very excited about. Hell yeah. I am beginning to panic just a little bit. I'm beginning to think, man, I really should start, like, getting my shit together, but, like, who would I be if I was in any manner, degree, at all, even vaguely sensible? So, we'll do that another time. But, yeah. I'm sorry I'm being distracted because I am really hungry. I'm thinking about my dinner. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. It is very much appreciated. Let's see. I believe your friend and mine, Lynn Theory, should be live. Let's just see if they are. Come on, computer, please. Just for me. Thank you very much for the follow, birds, bees, and trees. I stream Secret World Legends every Sunday at 3 o'clock GMT. I'm actually not streaming for the next 2 weeks because I'm in Germany next week and then down in London, which is a city I am not based in, the weekend afterwards. But normally I do stream Secret World Legends every Sunday. It looks like Mira is not live, which is weird, so I'm just going to let my auto host kick in and we'll see. It'll probably go to Oro, but we will see. So, thank you for watching, everyone. It is very much appreciated. Have a wonderful, wonderful day / evening if you're in the UK like I am, and I will see you guys on Tuesday.